Okay, so we have seen predation, and let me give you certain examples. Like there was this prickly pear cactus which was introduced in Australia. It was again an exotic variety as a water hyacinthus, but it created a lot of havoc. It created a lot of harm. It created a lot of problems to people because it kept on growing and growing and growing because there was no predator for it. Finally, its predator, that was the moth, was brought from that land, and they got rid of this prickly pear. Not exactly get rid of that, but yes, control the population of this cactus. There is predators also help in preventing between the interspecific competition. You know what will happen if there is a competition between two species. See, they are depending on the same source. Supposing this is a resource from which a species A, species B, species C, they all depend on this resource, okay? So what happens in the absence of predation, because they all depend on the same resource, there is a scarcity of this resource which has to be replenished, which is very difficult. So predation also helps to keep check the different type of species which will not be competing with each other. Like there is this pisaster, there is a starfish, kind of a starfish, which is present in the American Pacific coast. It is an important predator of lot many smaller invertebrates. When these starfishes were removed from that area, lot of invertebrates became extinct. Why? Because these starfishes used to feed on those invertebrate animals to keep their population in check, so that they did not actually depend on the same type of resource and there was no competition between them. Whatever resource was present was enough for that population. But as they went away, this population increased and there was a lot of interspecific competition between them. Then how do a prey escape a predator? Camouflage is a wonderful example or a wonderful mechanism that the prey has adapted. Camouflage means what? To hide in the background. You cannot identify a person who's hiding there because he has blended in the background environment. See, like the example of army people, they have this kind of uniform, and the color of the uniform is mostly what? Brown, green, so that they blend with the forest, so the enemies are not able to locate them. Similarly, these prey population has also evolved certain mechanisms, out of which one is camouflage. Okay, but you know what? A predator needs to be very prudent. Prudent means what? Predator needs to be prudent. It needs to exercise its, what do you say, decision properly. Why? Because if this predator is going to finish the prey population, it will also go extinct. So a predator never kills all its prey together. It lets them also survive to let it survive later. Okay. Now example of certain kind of mechanism that the prey has developed to what? To save themselves. There is a butterfly known as monarch butterfly. What mechanism does it? Because it is very poisonous, it saves itself. How does it become poisonous? It becomes poisonous by feeding on a weed in the caterpillar stage. Okay, monarch butterfly, when it is a caterpillar, it feeds on a poisonous weed by which it acquires a poisonous chemical nature in itself, So no predator wants to eat this monarch butterfly, though it looks very beautiful. Now when we come to plants, phytos, we have already done, right? Phytos means plants. Phagous means somebody who eats or finishes, correct? So let me write this term again over here. We are talking here about plants. Can plants run? Can they defend themselves? They don't have any such mechanism. If they see a goat is approaching or a cow is approaching or any other herbivore is going to eat them, even the grasshopper or the insects, small insects, stick insects, they cannot just run away and save themselves. Correct?